This will absolutely be one of the most useful free indicators added to your chart this year. In order to make a good trading system with indicators, you'll usually need to add several to account for all aspects of the market. If you're not careful, this can easily result in your charts being messy, resulting in trading paralysis and you missing out on extremely profitable trades. The indicator we are covering today solves this issue by not only providing the trend, but also the momentum and even buy and sell signals all in one incredible free indicator. This trade was caught using the indicator, and as you can see here, the indicator in question is called B-Xtrender. Go to the Indicators tab and search B-Xtrender, it's this one by Quant Therapy, and add it to your chart. If we look at the developer's notes, we can see that the methodology for this indicator was proposed by the International Federation of Technical Analysts, an institution that has been around since 1987, professionally certifying traders worldwide. This indicator has three main components. First, we have the Xtrender trend, which acts as the trend detection aspect. Then we have the oscillator histogram, which will act as our momentum tool. And we have this plot in between that will provide our buy and sell signals. If we go into the settings, we can see we have minimal options available for the inputs, but in the styling options we have a number of options available that you can use to customize the indicator to your liking. To further explain how exactly this indicator works, let's go ahead and disable the shadow, color, and the histogram. So let's first focus on the trend detection aspect. This aspect of the indicator will be used to determine the direction we will be taking trades in at any given time. If I zoom in on the oscillator, and if you look above the histogram, you can see that there is a line there that plots either red or green to indicate if the trend is in a retracement or if the trend is strong. If we go back into the settings, we can increase the brightness of these lines to see this more clearly. So instead of trying to see the colors of the histogram, we can use the lines trending alongside it. If the histogram is below the zero level, the trend is bearish and the green lines will indicate retracement. But if the line is above the zero line, the trend is bullish, and in this case, red indicates retracements. Moving on, let's re-enable our oscillator histogram. This will let us clearly see the shifting momentum of price while we are in a trend. For our strategy later in this video, this will be important because we want to ensure we are entering as the market momentum shifts in the direction of the trend. For this aspect, bright colors indicate strong momentum while lighter colors indicate weakening of the momentum. And finally, let's re-enable our plots and shapes. These will be the trigger for our entries, enabling us to find the exact points we would like to enter the market. Green dots are buy signals, while the red dots are sell signals. Now that we understand how the indicator components work, now I'll show you how to utilize this tool on its own to catch trades such as this, and all these. But before we continue, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to not miss out on future videos. And if you like well-rounded indicators like this, you can also use the link in the video description to try the #1 premium indicator on TradingView risk-free for 30 days. Your support really does help the channel. Now let's talk about how we are going to use this indicator to get amazing trade setups like this. Let's go to the 1-hour time frame. For long trades, we first want to ensure that our overall trend is bullish. As mentioned earlier, this aspect of the indicator will be used to determine the direction we will be taking trades. So for buys, we want the histogram to be above the zero line and to be colored green. For now, don't worry about if the trend is in a retracement or not. Next, we want our oscillator histogram to begin shifting from strong bearish momentum to weak bearish momentum, indicated by the light red colors. This tells us that there might be an explosive move coming soon to the upside. Next, we want to wait for our trigger, which will be this green dot. Once we get that trigger, we will execute our buys, and we will set stops below the recent swing low and target a 1.5 risk to reward ratio. And just like that, we let the trades run. For sell positions, we want the trend to be bearish, ignoring if the trend is in a retracement or not. Then we want to wait for the momentum to shift from strong bullish to weak bullish. Once this happens, we then wait for our trigger, which will be this red dot. Then we target a 1.5 risk to reward while keeping stops above the recent swing high. In terms of risk management, I would recommend using a dynamic risk based on how probable a trade is. If once you are going to take an entry, you notice that the market is currently in a retracement, I would recommend reducing your risk by 0.5% on those trades and increasing your risk by 0.5% on trades that are in a strong trend. This simple change can help your edge, allowing you to over time have a more bullish equity curve. So to recap, this indicator is a 3-in-1 solution that helps you detect trend, momentum, and entries. For buy positions, we want to wait for the price of the trend to be bullish, the momentum to shift to a weak bearish, and then execute on the buy signals, targeting a 1.5 risk to reward ratio with stops below the swing low. The opposite is true for sell positions. Regarding our stops, the reason we want to keep stops below or above swing points is because with this kind of strategy we are trading the direction of the longer-term trend and trying to find the optimal point for entry, so upon entry price might fluctuate before moving, so we don't want our stops too close to our entry as we need to allow the trade room to breathe. Before executing, we also want to increase or decrease our risk depending on how strong the overall trend is and holding our trades until take profit or stop loss. I hope you all enjoyed this video on the B-Xtrender indicator, a system developed and tested by the experts over at the Internal Federation of Technical Analysis. As mentioned earlier in this video, pairing this indicator with your technical analysis can help significantly with improving your win rate and profitability, as oscillators are just one part of trading. Here at Switch Stats, we personally use the Lux Algo price action concepts to plot the market structure for us. We like this because it allows us to see the long-term swing structure, which goes very well with the trend identification of the B-Xtrender. If you would like to test the price action concepts to see if it's a good fit for you, head over to Lux Algo, where you can try them for 30 days and receive the entire suite, including the oscillator matrix, signals and overlays, and price action concepts. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Stay safe in the markets, and we will see you again next time.